Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the RoBuilder YouTube channel. Today we're hopping back into Blender and creating some more slingshot assets for my game Slingshot Simulator, okay? Or Slingshot Sim 2, Slingshot Legends Champion. Well, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, okay? But it's going to be awesome. The last three slingshots you see, the lightsaber, the reindeer, and the bone, were made by you guys, by some fans, okay? And they submitted these in, and I thought they looked sick. So, I put them on in, okay? I did change the color of some stuff, but other than that, everything model-wise was made by them. Now, today, we're gonna hopefully hop out with 3 more slingshots, getting it started off with the slingshot, or the noob slingshot. I think that would be awesome. So, I'm gonna start just by bringing in a cube, and we're gonna zoom on into this guy and get some resizing done. So I'm thinking the limbs of it, there's 3 different noob slingshots concepts in the art or ideas on my Discord. So I feel like people are gonna want it. I think I'm just gonna do limbs and then bevel the limbs. Control B. We should probably just bevel sides. So let's do that. Let me grab these sides real quick. Nice. And I think we're just going to bevel the sides and then the top and bottom so we don't get a weird stretch type thing. So it's going to hopefully resemble a noob or like a Roblox body part, like a leg or an arm. Of course, it won't be perfect because I didn't make those. Yeah, there we go. It's not that good. I think we're just going to have to try to send it, really. So we got this guy right here, and I'm going to do Shift D. Bring this up like so. We'll probably keep those connected like that. Now I'm going to bring this over a little bit. We could just go 2, something like that works. And then we'll do 2 on the other side as well. And then the middle we'll do as a torso. So we're just going to copy this again. This slingshot should be like the easiest one of the day. Let's align these up a little bit better. Something a little bit like this. Now it doesn't really look like anything yet. We still need to do that. Let me do S and X to scale that along the X-axis and just bring it in a little bit. I think coloring is where we are going to be helped a ton with this guy. So let's join these 2 together because they'll be the same color. And other than that, let's hop on in our material tab, new image texture, this palette, boom, get this guy over here. Nice, make him a dot. So for the bottom, we're going to do green. All right, for this, we are going to do the yellow, this bright yellow. Make sure we add a material onto there. Image texture, nice. And then the middle guy right here is going to be like that blue, like the torso. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. And I think this kind of a blue will work, something like that. There we go. And let's hop into material preview. Yes, that definitely, like, you could tell, okay? It might not be the greatest of all time, but you could definitely tell it is a noob, all right? Or at least it was at one point. I like that. We can probably scale it in just a hair. So SY, just kind of drag that in a little bit. But you can most definitely tell that that's a noob. Let me go ahead and join those together. Nice, and now we have a noob slingshot. Let's go. Up next, let's see what we're gonna make up next, guys. There's a lot of really cool ideas, but I'm still trying to think of like how to pull off some of them. If I go way to the beginning, there was a lava one that got submitted, and it was actually pretty sick. Right here. I don't know how I'm gonna make it exactly, but it's this guy. All right, let's go for it. So first things, let's move all of these over. We don't really need them at the moment. Nice. And now let's get started with this lava guy, and then we'll probably do an ice one as well just to kind of keep things on the same boat. All right, so I'm thinking we'll start out with a cube because why not? Scale that down a little bit and then up, something like this. And then we will add a subdivision surface, maybe. Let me go ahead and kind of shape something first. All right, let's go ahead and throw on a subdivision surface. I did just copy the old one from up here. I think it turned out okay. I'm going to throw a subdivision surface on that as well. Like that. And now they look pretty similar. I'm going to join these together. I might make this kind of work a little bit better. So let me grab this E to extrude and scale it in just to try to give that a little bit better of a shape. Let's go into solid view. Boom. And grab both of these and join them together. Apply that. All right. Now texturing this thing is going to be a bit of a mess. And everything else about it as well. All right, guys, so I went ahead and added a cell fracture modifier to this, and that's going to give it a cool cracked up lava look. Now, it is going to be just a bit of work trying to get everything perfect and how I want it, As you can see, like, clipping is going to be a pretty big issue. And I'm not too well versed with this particular modifier. I just know what it does, and I know that I wanted this aesthetic for what I was going for. So it might turn out a little rough. All right, that's all I can say. It might turn out just a little bit rough, but it'll hopefully look cool. I'm mainly going through and shrinking all of these a little bit to add gaps in between, and I made the main slingshot a little bit smaller so it wouldn't get as much clipping. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it looks awesome and horrible at the same time. So for now, it'll be okay. But it might get a little revamp later on before the game comes out. Just trying to be 100% with you guys. It looks cool, but it also, like, I mean, I think I could probably do a little bit better if I had a bit more time. But I don't have the most time today, sadly. So I think I'm going to leave this guy how it is for now. But if it needs a revamp later, which it probably does, I'll go ahead and give it a revamp later and work on my, you know, practice with the cell fracture. Let's go ahead and see if we have any ice examples. There's quite a few ice examples. Alright, I found one. It's the same guy that made the reference for this fire one. It looked nothing like the reference, by the way, because I had a different idea mid-go. The ice one seems pretty simple. It would just be like this guy, basically, and then have icicles hanging off, and maybe some snow mounds. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this one, bring it over, and see what we can do to edit it quite a bit, actually. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and grab a cylinder, bring it over this way. Well, I guess we could kind of bring everything over this way because we're going to be spawning in more stuff probably. All right, first things first, we have this cylinder. Let's go into, let's just pause everything, delete this because that's way too many sides for what we're looking for. We could definitely go ahead and grab a cylinder and make it like 6 sides. 32 is a bit much. Let's go 6, tab, grab this bottom face right here, Alt-M at center. Now we have that cool looking thing. Gonna drag this up so it's more of an icicle shape. Nice. Now we're gonna grab all of that, scale it down, and hang some icicles off of this this slingshot. All right, guys, so I think for icicles, that's probably enough. Let's go ahead and do this, and we still want to add some little snow mounds on, if at all possible. We're gonna probably make these, we can go like this sort of a blue, I guess. Add a material onto those. There we go. And we need to add some snow mounds of some sort. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then I'll check in with you guys. Alright, guys, so I made a cube and kind of just roughed it out a little bit. I mean, it looks kind of bad, but kind of okay. I think if I add a subdivision surface, which is what I'm going to try, I think it'll look pretty dang good. If it doesn't, I'm going to go through each of these vertices and line them up a lot better than they currently are. In fact, I forgot to do this side, so I better do that real quick before I add the modifier. To line these up, I'm really just grabbing the lines themselves and kind of pushing them back as far as I can to where they're not clipping through the branch. I know I did this kind of weirdly shaped because I made it more of a tree when I was originally making it. But hey, trees get ice on them and snow and stuff. Let's go ahead and try to add that subdivision surface. Okay, so not bad, not great. Let me go ahead and bring this up even higher. And I think it overall works. It definitely, you could tell it's snow, or at least I can. Let me try to get rid of some of this clipping. Let's bring this all over this way a little bit. Now we have no clipping over here. No clip. A little bit of clip right here. Bring it up more. Okay, so overall, I think this here is pretty good. I am going to bring this in a little bit. Like that. Still look good. Looks good. And I think I'm going to add these on the top over here as well. I might just do the top of one side to keep it a little bit more unique. This side has 2 icicles, so this side can have snow and snow. I think that looks overall pretty good. So I'm going to join that together. Control J. Ooh, forgot to texture some stuff. Let's go ahead and grab this, and this. Those are all snow, so I'm going to join those together. Go into edit mode. A, S, 0, and bring those to the snow. Just like that. We could go ahead and apply our modifier once we go back into object mode, of course. There we go. Now we can grab all of this. Control J. I am possibly a very silly man. Let's do this again. But this time, let's actually add the texture. Hop on into here, image texture, and click on the Empheza. I never know how to say his name, but it's all good. There we go. Now we could join these together, and now we have a snow slingshot. I wonder if I should, well, first off, I should scale this up a little bit. There we go. And should I try to shade smooth? Ooh, smooth shading on this guy? Actually, this one actually looks pretty sick with smooth shading. I might keep smooth shading. We'll see. Let me try to auto smooth as well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Like kind of smooth, kind of not. But there we go, guys. There is 3 more slingshots into the game. I love how the ice one turned out. I love the noob one. It's just super simplistic. This fire one, I'm not a fan of. I think I'm gonna have to give that one another shot. I think I also need to learn a bit more about this cell fracture. Because I don't overly understand it yet, but I knew enough to get it to here. So I'm gonna definitely redo the fire one. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did and you want to see more content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.